Right, welcome to the final round of the Ace Championship. Medium wind, normal greens, medium speed. That's how we do.
.2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to find out who will win the Ace Championship. Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. As we begin today's coverage, we join our featured player who currently sits in second place. Let's see if they can climb to the top of the leaderboard by the end of today's round. Let's get down to the first hole.
He's within striking distance, top spot of the leaderboard. Can he pull this out? Let's find out.
Well, they can't all be good. Henny, what does his lie look like?
Oh, some smiles here, a bit of luck in the second cut. It's sitting nicely.
What a beautiful leave right there. How about this birdie putt? Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
This putt looks like it's breaking right to left.
That's the way you start a round, an opening hole birdie.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Yeah, you miss those bunkers on the right-hand side and put yourself in good position down the fairway. Now you got a decision to make. Do I go for it or do I bail out to the left-hand side and give myself a really good opportunity to get it up and down? This green can be really difficult to find. It's got a lot of undulation to it and a lot of water. However, you get the second shot right, and all of a sudden that third shot becomes a lot easier, and birdies are easy to come by.
This is from about 240 yards.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
Tremendous shot right there, and now a birdie opportunity on the second hole. Another birdie. That's 2 in a row, and there's starting to be a little buzz on the grounds.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. The tee shot at 3.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had.
Five iron on the way. Uh-oh, I don't like where this one's headed. Let's see how aggressive it becomes out of the sand. And now a critical putt on the line with a chance to save par. And that putt goes. What a great bounce back on this hole.
It's a nice up and down from the bunker there for the par. Good work.
Before we move on, we take a look at the leaderboard, and he is in second. And now teeing off on a par 4.
Par 4 measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
Look how high that grass is.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
That's how you get back on track in this hole. Out of the sand. Setting up in the greenside rough. Wow, I thought that was in. This putt is from 10 feet. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Man, that was close. Okay, finishing up here. Here's a quick look at how
Oh,
things
dear.
stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader.
Time now to forget the horrors of the last and focus on this next tee shot.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
That one's heading down Broadway. Well, this is what you call an underdog. But the PGA Tour, we've seen plenty of those underdogs get up and win. Do you think this player's got what it takes?
The PGA Tour is full of underdogs that can flat out play, Luke. This is just another one of those scenarios. This player is someone to watch.
Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Trying to get to 15 under now with this opportunity. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The 6th is a par 4.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. This one might need to get down a little. This is a fairly lengthy putt here. And he's down there. You got a read?
A huge right to left swinger.
So close. A 7-footer right here.
A good look at par here.
currently 15 under par for the event.
We make our way to the par 5 7th hole.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway and then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
A tough break there. Just getting into that second cut of rough.
Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. Setting up here with a long putt. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill and moving to the right-hand side.
Oh, this looks good early. From that distance, that's a really solid job. Here's the tap in for par. Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
For a long par 3, you've got to figure out how to hit something high and soft to hold this green. For whatever reason, this green decides to repel golf balls instead of accept them in. I think it's made out of Gore-Tex, because there is nothing soft about this green. This is one of the most difficult ones on the golf course.
Yeah, this one's missing left.
This one will not be easy.
Bogeyed it yesterday, looking like bogey again today.
This one greenside in the rough. Those are the shots you practice over and over at the range. He's got this one for a bogey. Okay, on to the next. As we check the leaderboard, our featured player is in second place. The tee shot at number 9.
This is a really cool tee shot here. Take it out to the right-hand side. You leave yourself with a longer second shot, but it's a better angle. But you take it down the left-hand side, maybe carry those bunkers. Now you've got a shortest club. In front of this green, though, everything will run onto the green. So a pin up front, you don't necessarily want to land it on the green as much as you do want to leave it just short of it.
This shot is about 170 yards. 3 strokes off the lead.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
And now a putt to get to an amazing 15 under par. Henny, what more can you tell us?
Well, he's got a real outside chance here, 29 feet.
This is looking good early. Yeah, that was a lot to ask right there, but in good shape now.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
This putt is for par, and it would be a big one. That one drops. Getting set for the next hole, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-shot advantage for our leader. This hole is a par 4.
Par 4 straight away, a hole that is simple and difficult all in the same breath.
Looks like about 120 yards left.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. This putt from 7 feet away.
This is for par.
Okay, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 5-shot advantage for our leader.
On the tee, the par 3 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Going with the 3-iron. And now you just got to pray for a good lie because that one's heading towards the sand. That's found the bunker. Not ideal. John, how's it lying?
Ball really burrowed into this bunker. They're going to need to be quite careful as they exit this beach, guys.
Okay, safely on the surface, a chance for a putt to be holed here. And a par putt awaits him. And the putt will go. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
This is his second shot.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Going with less club. Let's see how this turns out.
And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. And this putt to move to 15 under par. John, what's the line on this putt?
Lots of movement right to left on this putt.
Ooh, not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 13th hole is a par 4.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
And he's safely on the green. This putt is about 17 feet long. Ooh, has given that one a bit of a wide berth. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
He's got this for his part.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole. Pretty good shot there.
Time for the second shot at the 14th. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
He is looking left.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Par putt coming up here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Currently 14 under for the event.
Time for the tee shot at 15.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
Henny, do you have a better look at the lie?
This is workable. Yeah, second cut, looking good.
Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. Not a green in regulation. That's a tough one.
When you come out of the rough, your distance control gets off.
The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. That was really well played. He needs this one to save par. As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader. We've made our way to a par 3.
You got water everywhere down the left-hand side, so your eyes are immediately drawn to it. You've got to divert them out to the right-hand side, but don't get clumsy, don't get lackadaisical, and don't miss the screen too far out to the right, because you're going to have a wicked hard chip.
Oh, that is just too bad there. This is a 7-iron on the way. That's just a miss right there, and now headed toward the rough. This one is 13 feet out. Come on. Okay, moving on to the next. And after that, he is moving down the leaderboard. Now to 17, a par 4.
Just take your tee shot, and if you want to, lay it up down the right-hand side. It's a pretty simple second shot. Big hitters might think about trying to take on the dogleg. No need, though. This green sits down below the second shot, down below the fairway, right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it, they buried a snowman. The base of a snowman, a big lump right in the middle of it. It's a fantastic feature.
Here's a look at the lie in the first cut.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday, a little bit more difficult today.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
All right, the putter can come out now. This putt to move into a share of 4th. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
It's going to go uphill and to the left. Let's see what happens.
This putt starts on a good line. Tremendous lag putt.
It most certainly was. Just didn't quite read enough break into that one, but he doesn't have much left for the birdie.
That one drops. While we have a moment, we take a look at the leaderboard, and he is in 6th place. The 18th hole is a par 5.
Oh, this is a great par 5. You got a little speed slot down the left-hand side, carry those bunkers, and all of a sudden that golf ball is going to go chasing down the fairway. From there, though, you got to be mindful. You got a massive ravine fronting this green. And this green, you do have room to miss it on the left-hand side, but it's not a very easy up and down. A great finishing hole that you can make 3 on easily, 6s as well.
That is going to work. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Yes, and let's hope it's not a similar result as yesterday.
A look at the lie in the greenside rough. Oh, that looked good. A putt here to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. And a birdie to finish on 18. A good week for the bank account for our featured player. A top 5 finish.
Absolutely. Got to see top 5 finish for this player this week. That's really solid work.
That will do it for our broadcast day. For all of us at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching. Hopefully do better next time.